Hi, good evening. My name is Julian, and yeah, this is a quick walkthrough about my project Autopol. So yeah, the idea behind Autopol is I want to create an auto marketplace. Um, the idea behind it just came from a recent personal experience of mine. I helped my girlfriend a couple weeks ago to select a car. So yeah, I went to a bunch of online auto platforms to look for listings. And yeah, that's where the idea came from. I want to create just a platform that is intuitive and easy to use, and yeah, tailor made, and just a nice way of just to post and see auto listings. So yeah, for the front end, I selected React.js, and I used just CSS for a bit of styling on the front end. And on the back end, I used Node.js, Express.js, MongoDB, and I used Mongoose as an ORM. I did the basic MVP project with some unit and integration testing. So I used Jest and Supertest, which are some fairly common JavaScript libraries for that. And yeah, I mean, for the short amount of time we had, some of the basic functionality I managed to pull off, and we're gonna take a look at it. I built some homepage, sign up, login, listings, and appointment pages for it. Then the backend, it features a fully functional sign up and login system in which I implemented JSON Web Token validation. I also use password hashing on the database. I also implemented a role management system. We have different users, buyers, and sellers. I also created some authentication and authorization middleware to implement my role functionality. And yeah, some of the functionality I was able to create was to create a users controller, to create users, to do a login. The users can create listings, then they can query the different listings. Right now we have some basic auto listings querying functionality. You can get the whole listings, or you can get a precise listing by ID, or also you can get the auto listings by user, also depending if you're a seller and a buyer. Yeah, I mean, also you can send and create appointments. So if you see a listing that you like, you can send a request to a seller to meet with him. And then the seller can decide to accept the invitation, and if you accept the invitation, then you can go and yeah, meet with him. Also, there is a testing functionality for all the different endpoints written in the project. And yeah, there's also a built-in seed mechanism to just quickly spin up our some mock-up data and spin up the project. I also implemented motor file uploading. Just for the short time I didn't have the opportunity to integrate it on the front end, so you can upload the file from there, but there's also that functionality able to just upload files on the server. Okay, so enough talk. I'll just open here the project. So again, this is the structure of my project. I have a client folder which holds the React frontend application, and a server folder which holds the Node.js app. Both of them with their package JSON with the different scripts of running it. Here I have a README file just stipulating. I'll open it in preview mode so we can read it. Speaking a little bit of the structure of the project, what is the project setup, the two env files that we need to create. On the server side, we need to put this .env file, of course, putting the Mongo URI here, and just a secret that's going to be used for the authentication with WDT. Also we need to put the .env file on the front end, and yeah, all those instructions are here on the README file, and how to run the database seeding. So yeah, I'll go here. So here I'll see into my server folder. And I can run my seeds here. Meanwhile, I can go here to my client folder, and I can start my React application. Here I'm finishing seeding the database. And now I'm going to run here. And here I'm going to run my backend. Okay. So it's running. So this is Autopol. Starts like this. So the idea is that we can go here to a login. If we don't have a user, we can sign up. So I'll quickly create a new user. I'll use my EU email here. So yeah, I'll be a seller here. Yeah, I'll be a seller. Then I can sign up. Can go to my listings. Right now I don't have any listings, so I'll create a new listing. I'm gonna sell say a BMW 300. Let's put Victoria, BC, Canada. I'll put 100,000 miles, and I'll put the status to publish so I can publish it. So I just created my listing. If I go to my listings, here is my listing created, my BMW. The image is just a mock-up right now, but we have the possibility of uploading files, but it's just not fully integrated right now. Yeah, so I can check also all the other listings in the platform. So I'll sign out, and then I'll log in. Now I'm gonna log in here, and I'll log in as a buyer now. I have this, the user just got created from the seed data. So I'll log in with buyer one, for example. I can look here for the BMW from Julian. So I'll click on it. Then I can select here and just click to make an appointment. So here with this drop down, I can go here and I'll do one for the 21st of March. And I'll just click here. And boom, I created an appointment. So if I go here, I'll see that I have it pending, this last appointment that I created, right? So Julian. So if I log out and then I log in as Julian, yeah, I can go here to my appointments. I have here one from Pablo Picasso, wants to see my car, and I can confirm it, right? And that's it. That should be updated already. It updated to confirm. If I log in again as buyer one, I'll go to appointments and I'll see that here my appointment is confirmed. Yeah, outside of that, let's go to the code here and we can see some interesting stuff. So for example, on the basic structure of the code, pretty standard stuff for an Express application, right? We're using different things such as body parser for grabbing the JSON format request there. Then we implement some different routing files, all of the routes from we can find them here, separated by files user, auto listings, appointments. And here we're just exporting and importing the different functions from our controller. So here in our controller side, we can go, I don't know, as an example, we can go here to auto listings, right? And we have all the different controllers from an auto listing. For example, the one for creating an auto listing, getting my auto listings, getting all the auto listings, querying the auto listing by ID, for example, updating an auto listing, deleting an auto listing. So yeah, I mean, a lot of functionality there. Out here on the middleware, if we go to authentication, this is our JWT authentication middleware. Yeah, outside of that, if we toggle here the terminal, this is the other thing. I started developing this with test-driven development. So if I run here npd run test, then I will be running jest. And all of the endpoints have also unit tests to their attached to them. So we can see that there are 16 different endpoints. It's passing the test. And here inside this folder, we have the different test files for all the different endpoints that we have on our backend. So yeah, this was the introduction of my project, Autopal. I'm pretty excited about it. It's just the beginning. So it's just the basic functionality. And yeah, this is pretty much the end. I really enjoyed the class. So thanks a lot to the professor and all the facilitators. It makes this made this course really interesting. And yeah, it was a fun challenge building Autopal. Thanks a lot.